Good job, friends. All right, well, it's about 10:30, so why don't we get started? If you're just joining us, please put your name in the comments just so that we know who's watching. Or if you're watching this later, go ahead and comment your name so that we know who watched. We would love to be able to call out some of our Storytime friends and say hello to you. So, welcome to Storytime. It's Miss Jocelyn and Miss Lissa from the Lyon Township Public Library. And we are going to sing some songs and read some stories today. Why don't we start with The More We Get Together? Because even though we're not together in person, we are together online, right? Yeah, okay. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Oh, the more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Yay! Good job.
We do have Tyler and Annabelle here.
Oh, hi Tyler. Hi Annabelle. It's so nice to have you with us today. I'm going to read Through with the Zoo. Can anybody tell what kind of animal that is? It's not an animal I often think of being at the zoo. We'll have to read it and find out. So this book is by Jacob Grant. Jacob Grant did both the pictures and the words. And it is published by Feiwel and Friends, which is a division of Macmillan. So thank you so much to Macmillan for letting us read some stories on video. Oh, and the dedication. So the dedication of a book is what the author or the illustrator wants to say, I want to honor this person for all of the important things they did in my life, and so I'm going to honor them as and dedicate this book to them. So say like that you wrote it for them. And it says, for Javi, our little goat. Let's see. Goat always dreamed of having space. He didn't want hugs or rubs or anyone near him. But Goat lived in a petting zoo. Oh, it looks like there are a lot of people around Goat, aren't there? Lots of little kids petting him. I'm going to try to turn this light on and see if it makes it a little brighter for us, friends. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Every day, the small petting zoo was packed with grabby little hands. Oh, look at all those hands. Goat looked out at the animals in the big zoo, so safe from the wild children. See what kind of animals are out that Goat is looking at. I see a koala. Yeah, and I see an elephant. Yeah, the elephant is spraying water, isn't it? He would find a place out there just for him. Boing! Oh my, our little goat is escaping the petting zoo. He tried living with a clingy koala. That koala seems like it likes touching Goat just as much as all of the kids do, right? He tried living with a nosy elephant. Oh, elephant. What is the elephant's nose named? A trunk, that's right. Goat tried living with many animals, but space was not an easy thing to find. He looks like he's getting a bear hug over here, and the penguins are all around him here, and the monkeys are climbing all over him down there. Finally, Goat's search brought him to a lone tree. It was a quiet place that could be all his own. Goat had more space than he'd ever dreamed of. But was it too much? He looked all around and knew that no one could get near him anymore. No little faces, no little hands, no little hugs. Oh, he looks a little lonely up in their tree, doesn't he? All that empty space was missing something. Did you know that goats could climb trees? It doesn't seem like they'd be the sort of animal that would be able to climb trees, but they're very good jumpers, as we saw when Goat jumped out of his petting zoo enclosure. Yep, there are some kinds of goats that can climb trees. Goat never thought he would miss the petting zoo. Well, it looks like everyone's waving. Who's waving over here? The penguins. Who's waving down here? The monkeys. And what about up here? The bears. But everyone needs a hug now and then. Whenever Goat needed a little space, he knew just where to find it. So sometimes he still goes up to his tree when he needs a little less hugging and a little less patting. So that was Through with the Zoo by Jacob Grant. Excellent. All right, I think Miss Lissa is going to come and maybe sing a song and read another story, and then I'll come back towards the end.
All right. Hi, everybody. All right, I'm really excited to read the next book for you guys. But before we read the book, can we sing the Itsy Bitsy Spider? All right. First, we've been sitting for a while, so let's stretch our fingers out. Give them a wiggle. Can you show me how you make the spider that climbs? You're doing great. That's excellent. Are you guys ready? The itsy bitsy spider climbs up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Good job! That was wonderful!
Oh, and hello, Miles. We're so glad you're here.
Hi, Miles! Alright, today I'm going to be reading Pretty Kitty. And it's by Karen Beaumont and then Stephanie Laberis. I'm not sure how you say her last name, but she drew all the pictures. And Pretty Kitty is published by Goodwin Books, which is also through Macmillan or Henry Holt and Company.
Yes, So Goodwin Books and Henry Holt and Company work together, and Henry Holt and Company is part of Macmillan.
So thank you again to Macmillan for letting us read some of their really good books. All right. So Old Man, Big City, Pretty Kitty. Ooh. Pretty little itty bitty kitty cat. You see the little kitty cat? The pretty kitty wants a pet. Don't you look at me like that. I do not want a kitty cat. Oh. Another stray comes to play. Sorry, kitty, not today. Go away. Shoo, shoo, both of you. What am I supposed to do? Two kitties on the mat. Don't you look at me like that. I do not want a kitty cat. Scat. Oh. You know, he says he doesn't want a kitty cat, but do you see what's on his keychain? You see that? He's got a little keychain on his key. Mercy me! Now they're three? No, you cannot move in with me. You might have fleas or some disease. I think you might be Siamese. Three kitties on the mat. Don't you look at me like that. I do not want a kitty cat. Scat. When he says scat, he's telling them to go away. 2, 4? There's one more kitty scratching at my door. I'm sure you'd claw my favorite chair. I know you'd shed your hair everywhere. 4 kitties on the mat. Don't you look at me like that. I do not want a kitty cat. Scat. How more and more cats just keep showing up at his door. Oh no. Sakes alive, there are 5. I just don't know if I'd survive. They might be mean, might even bite, probably start a kitty fight. Keep this old man up all night. 5 kitties on the mat, don't you look at me like that. I do not want a kitty cat. Scat. Do you think there are more? Let's take a quick count and see how many there are now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And do you see what this one's holding? This one's carrying a piece of cheese. Right. Oh, brother, not another. Looks like she may be the mother. So scrawny. Here's a scrap. No, you can't get on my lap. 6 kitties on the mat. Please don't look at me like that. I do not want a kitty cat. Scat. Good heavens! There are 7. Aw, you have the softest purr. And my, you have the loudest purr. But do you see what he's got? What's it look like he bought? I think he bought them cat food to feed them. No, no, down you go. Achoo! Sneeze, sneeze. Oh my gosh, my allergies. 7 kitties on the mat. Please don't look at me like that. I do not want a kitty cat. Scat. Oh, great. Now there are 8. I can't keep filling up this plate. Poor baby. Well, maybe. I hope you're tame. What's your name? Do you think he's going to change his mind about wanting a cat? No, no, answer's the same. 8 kitties on the mat. Please don't look at me like that. I do not want a kitty cat. Scat. Please, please, oh please, no more kitties scratching at my door. 9 kitties on the mat. Please don't look at me like that. I do not want a kitty cat. Scat! Oh my goodness, look how many there are now. There are so many, and they're all different colors. Not again. Now they're 10. Kitties cry, very sly. Time for you to say goodbye. Oh no, it starts to snow. You must have somewhere else to go. Somewhere, anywhere. Can't say that I really care much. Oh, look how sad they all are. 10 kitties on the mat. Please don't look at me like that. I do not want a kitty cat. Scat! Burr, burr. Please, sir. No, I said. And yes, I'm sure. No. Yes! What a mess. This is not your new address. Yes? No? Maybe so? Do you think he's changing your mind about letting the cats in? It must be 22 below. Ooh, that's really cold. You're going to freeze out in the snow. Oh, look at the inside of his house. He looks kind of sad and lonely, doesn't he? And we see pictures of what looks like him when he's younger and other cats. Do you think he's just sad because he misses his cat? Old man in a big city. You can still see all the cats out on his doorstep. And he loves each pretty little kitty. Oh, isn't that nice? He let them all inside. And he looks really happy too. You see his big smile. Whoop. You see his big smile. Yeah, I think he made a good decision. All right, I think Ms. Jocelyn, it's time for another song and to finish up summer reading and talk about summer reading.
Hello again, friends. Hi, Tyler and Annabelle and Miles and everyone else who's watching. Thanks so much for being with us. Why don't we sing Open Shut Them to finish up today? We stretch out our fingers. Big stretch. Push them together. That's a good stretch too. Okay. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them, right up to your chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. Good job. All right. So, if you have not signed up for summer reading yet, if you go to LTPL, which stands for Lyon Township Public Library, .read squared, so that's READSQUARED.com. That is our big summer reading website this year. You can also get there just by going to our homepage, our website that you go to regularly to look at the calendar or to look at the catalog and see what books are here. And that is ltpl.org, O-R-G. And there's a link to the Read Squared site. You can sign up, grown-ups sign up yourselves and then add any of your kiddos. And it doesn't have to be a mom or a dad who's the grown-up who signs up. Any grown-up can sign up
any kids that they take care of. And for every minute that you log reading, and that's reading out loud to someone, listening to someone read, listening to an audiobook, reading a book on an ebook on your phone or tablet, or reading a regular book, reading a magazine, anything at all counts. And every minute you'll get a point. And if you read about 20 minutes every day, it doesn't have to be all at once. It can be in little 5-minute increments. If you're a toddler, sometimes 5 minutes is all you've got in attention. Things have to go pretty fast to keep your attention. So can add up just little bits at a time. 20 minutes every day is a great goal to make, and if you read 20 minutes every day, by the end of our summer reading, which is August 15th, you will have read 1,000 minutes. So that's our big goal for the end of the summer, is to get 1,000 points. You can also get points, along with reading, for doing fun activities. And so those are all called missions, and those are on Read Squared too.
And watching Storytime is one of the things you can do to earn points.
It sure is, yeah. Storytime. Storytime is one of the things, one of the attend missions. So you can say that you watched Storytime and participated, and get points for that. You can also count all of the Storytime minutes that you watched as reading time. So it's like a double count. And anyone can participate. You don't have to live in our area. Anyone at all. And what else, Miss Lissa? There's craft kits and STEM kits that are kind of like if you were coming to the library to do a science program, or coming to the library to do a craft program. You get all the materials and then you get to make the craft. Well, we're putting all the materials in a white paper bag with your name on it, and you can sign up. If you go to the website, there's a link to the Take and Make kits. So we put out all of this morning, and you can go, there should be a link soon to sign up for next week's kits. We'll have a new kit every week, and they'll go out on Tuesday mornings. So make sure you sign up for the next kit. Let's see. We're doing family Disney trivia this afternoon or this evening. So take a look at the calendar, sign up for that, and you'll get a link to the program. I'm going to do that on Zoom and use Kahoot. And we've got lots of fun stuff coming up. So be sure to check us out on our website, and join us again for